I'm just going to do a video on self-inquiry because I think it's really important to just have a look at what is the truth of the matter. What is really happening in your day-to-day life. So when we're in the mode of a separate self in the world, there's a push and pull. There's I've got to control my environment and then I'll feel better. Or why don't people like me? Or I don't really like that person. There's all those feelings of separation. We're looking for security because we don't feel whole. So that is the push and pull of the idea of separation. And then there is another mode, which is our true self. This is all what I found. This is my truth. So that's why I'm sharing it with you. You know, you find your truth. You can listen to this video, have a look at what I'm doing and see if it works for you, see if it's your truth. I'm not saying I'm the authority. I'm just saying this is what I found and this is what worked for me. So yeah, feel into this. Don't think about this. Feel into what I'm saying. That how to find the truth of who you are is to have a look, not have a think. So let's have a look together and see if you've got any questions from this separate self that may be here now, the one that's annoyed at life, the one that feels like they've lost it, can't find it, you know, the true self. Whatever your questions are of self-inquiry, why is everybody else waking up and I'm not, or whatever it is. Just remember those questions, but let's just have a little look from the self. And that inquires looking rather than thinking. And it requires some space away from that busy mind. So it's a matter of having a look for this different mode of being. It literally is being, effortless being. So it's not a doing, it's a resting back. A dropping out of the head. You might get to the chest area and maybe take a few breaths. You might be able to drop down into the seat of where you are, where you're sitting. You might be able to, open your focus. You know, just sort of rest back and drop that mind for a moment that seems to be center stage most of your experience. And let's have a look at something else. Let's have a look at what's already here prior to the mind made self. You know, the space between my words, the space in the room. Just simply resting here, relaxing down into the body, opening up the focus to sort of broader view, peripheral vision. You know, there's an awareness of just this present moment right here now, without wanting to change it. Just being with what is, resting in the body, not thinking, looking, your direct experience, which can feel like a sensing. That's how it feels for me. Just an opening up and an inquiry of what's really here from this place, from this rested back, dropped down space of contemplation. Just your direct experience here now. Where is that one that's suffering? The one that thinks they've got it and lost it. The one that's why it feels other people are waking up and they're not. The one that's fed up of seeking in your direct experience, not jumping up in the head to answer these questions, this feeling sense, can you find the one that hasn't got it yet? The seeker from here, from this open presence, from this impersonal awareness, awake, alive, beingness, not the head. We're just looking. Can we find the one that's suffering? Can we find that separate identity, or do we find an expansive space, impersonal awareness that actually we can't find a border of? There's some sense of a body, but can we find the inside and the outside of this sense of a vehicle without the mind filling in anything? Our direct experience in this moment, are there boundaries to this body, the inside and the outside, where they meet? Can you find that? If you can't find a boundary, feel out. Do you stop at the walls? Or are you infinite? Infinite being. Impersonal. Just being. Without all the labels of who you think you are. Just looking at your direct experience, this open expanse of being, in which everything else arises, without adding, without picking up the mind. Can you find the mind without using it? Can you find the identity, the individual identity? Not saying there isn't a story there, but we're not picking up a story of a person in the world. We're just looking at your direct experience right now. So I would invite you to ask any questions you have from this space. This is the truth of who you are. This is your dominant operating mode, and this goes with you and looks at a busy mind, because what else is looking? This is the witnesser of it all. One witnesser, not an individual one. Infinite, the infinite one. It's appearing in everything else, as everything else. It is everything and nothing. Everything appears in it. And it's just to feel into that this is who you are. So you don't ever lose this. You just feel like you do when you go to the separate operating mode. It's not separate because there's nothing separate, but this can play the game of separation. This open expanse mode of being, who you are in the world, primary, can play the game of separation, can pick up the tickets to suffer, can feel like they've lost it. Never does. It just feels like that because it's looking through the lens of separation, because it's listening to the mind's ideas of what's suggested from conditioning, from feeling separate. The biggest ticket is the ticket to separation. Once you've picked up that ticket and believe in that ticket, then everything else comes with that. All the things that come with that. The feeling, looking for security, looking to be loved, just feeling separate, anything that comes with feeling separate. Why is my life, me? Why does it always happen to me? What's about all those tickets? Ticket after ticket. Once you've picked up the big ticket of separation, then it's just ticket after ticket. You're never separate. You're always this. just playing the game of separation. I hope showing you this place of true being, the truth of who you are, prior to picking up the mind and playing the game of separation. I hope this gives you the idea, no, it's not an idea, the experience, the seeing of who you are. So you always know that there is only this, and this is what's playing it all. Hope this helps.